are these people?
I caught that. All right, so this is the last quick hit that I had, and that is that the West Bank, while we're being distracted, quote unquote, but while Israel is dropping bombs everywhere, they're also bulldozing streets in the West Bank. So I brought this one from Common Dreams Indie Media Award honoree.
Hamas is under the streets, Indy.
Well,
anyway,
that's the secret tunnels. I mean, come on. No, the idea behind it is that, look, one local leader says we watched their bulldozers tear up streets, demolish businesses, pharmacies, schools. They even bulldozed the town's soccer field and a tree in the middle of the road. Like,
Nope.
So she starts that. So she writes that while nearly nightly raids by the IDF have become the norm in the West Bank since the Hamas-led October 7th attack, although she didn't really write that Hamas doesn't operate in the West Bank and there's no reason for them to be there, the military last month launched, quote, one of its most extensive and deadliest raids in the illegally occupied Palestinian territory in years. Okay. We watched their bulldozers tear up streets, demolish businesses, pharmacies, schools. They even bulldozed the soccer field, tree in the middle of the road. What's the point of all this? The governor of Jenin. In addition to ground operations in the West Bank, the IDF has increased airstrikes that critics say run afoul of international law. Nobody holds them to international law. Why wouldn't they? The military, of course, defended the strikes, because they always do, and told the Times that in recent raids, troops found weapon stockpiles and killed or arrested dozens of militants, but also caused some unavoidable harm to certain civilian structures. Just unavoidable. They can precision hit the third floor of an apartment building to murder a nurse and her infant twins, but unavoidable civilian structures. Malini Raghunathan, who's an associate professor at American University's School of International Service, said on social media that Israel's criminality knows no limits. IDF bulldozers have been obliterating the West Bank, even tearing up roundabouts. Why? Well, multiple reasons, but
they hate cul-de-sacs.
Israeli forces, of course,
cul-de-sacs are Hamas.
Yes, homes are Hamas. Shops and roads, along with internet, electricity is Hamas. Phone lines and water.
Is Hamas in the room with you right now?
They might. They never aren't. They're ever present. Sewage lines are Hamas now in the West Bank. Emergency crews have been unable to respond to hundreds of calls a day because they can't reach people in need, hence why Israel is bulldozing the streets. They don't want the ambulances to be able to get to the injured. They don't want the relief crews and the repair crews to be able to get to the places to fix stuff. They're imposing conditions materially and psychologically that make people feel Gaza is coming to you. Al-Haq director Shawan Jarabin told the Times, there's a feeling among Palestinians among the West Bank that what's coming is very, very bad. That it will be a plan to kill and expel us. And that's
been that.
Nobody's
been.
Nobody's stopping them. Nobody's stopping them. And we talked about that. We brought Kareem's article last week. I got a lot out of Kareem's article about, how just brutal and barbaric. And then we saw the picture of Netanyahu ordering the bombing in Lebanon from the hotel room. Like, wow. Well, reporting on stuff like that is why we are censored and demonetized on YouTube. Although my channel on Indie at INN is actually still monetized. You could drop a super chat there. I would prefer it. The most optimal way to do it is via that Cash App, that first link there, or via Ko-fi.com/Indie News Network, INDIE. All those are also in the scrolling ticker at the bottom. They're in the description. Any way you can do that, we really appreciate it. Even that QR code up there.
My apologies.
We got a nice hookup from Carnival Hill to the PayPal this week. We also got a re-sign up from James Arkazewski over on the Substack. So thank you so much. Really appreciate all the support. We need it all. Every dollar counts.